Hallo, guten Tag. Ich heiße Badri. Herzlich willkommen zum Deutsch lernen bei Foreign Languages Institute, Dilshuk Nagar, Hyderabad. So, in this session, we are going to discuss Goethe zertifikat A2 Lesen Teil 3. So, here we'll have an email. Sie lesen eine E-Mail. So, you read an email. Wählen Sie für die Aufgaben 11 bis 15 die richtige Lösung. So, you choose the tasks from 11 to 15 right solution like A, B or C. So we have an email here and we have to answer these questions. Okay, we have to read this paragraph and followed by the 5 questions and we have to answer. So as I told you earlier, whenever we have like a paragraph or comprehension or email kind of thing, so first we read the questions, then we come back to the text. Okay, now let's read these questions. Now see the first one. Gülkan sagt über ihr Leben in Hamburg. Okay, Gülkan says about her life in Hamburg that das Studium wie in ihrem Heimatland ist. Das Studium ist, the study is wie in ihrem Heimatland, like in her hometown or home country. Im Alltag einiges wie zu Hause ist. Okay, in the day-to-day life, einiges, something is like at the house. Okay, same like at the house. Im Moment vieles neu für sie ist. Okay, in the moment, right away, presently, currently, vieles, much is new for her. So what we can understand from this question that Gülkan is staying in the Hamburg. Maybe she has relocated or she came to Hamburg recently and she's experiencing, and it's talking about how her life in Hamburg. Okay, now second one, the Studentengruppe hat, the student group has den neuen die Hochschule gezeigt. The student group has showed den neuen to the new students the Hochschule, the college. Für neue Studenten eine Stadtführung gemacht. So the student group has done for the new students a city tour, like a Stadtführung, like a guided city tour. Or Gülkan anderen ausländischen Studenten vorgestellt. The Studentengruppe hat vorgestellt. The student group has introduced to Gülkan anderen ausländischen Studenten. Okay, so they have introduced Gülkan to other foreign students. Okay, in their Wohnung, so in the apartment or in the flat, kochen alle zusammen, so all they are cooking together. Or kocht Gülkan immer für alle, or Gülkan cooked always for all the people or all the students. Kocht jeder einmal für die anderen. So cooks everyone once for the others. Gülkan ist es wichtig. So es ist wichtig Gülkan. It is important to Gülkan auch Englisch zu üben. Also to practice English. Deutsch zu sprechen. To speak in German. Herrn Hahn kennenzulernen. To come to know Mr. Hahn. Next one, 15th one. Im März, in the month of March, besuchen Sie Mario zu Hause. Okay, besuchen Sie Mario zu Hause. They visit Mario at the house. Machen Sonia und Gülkan Urlaub am Meer. So they, in the March, Sonia und Gülkan machen, they make Urlaub, vacation am Meer, at the sea. Im März übernachtet Sonia im Marios Zimmer. So in the month of March, Sonia sleep over or stay overnight in the room of Mario. So these are all the questions, so that we have to get the right answer. So which is the right answer, A, B or C? Let's read the text and try to answer these questions. Now, see the text. Liebe Sonia, dear Sonia. So the email is to Sonia. Then who is writing this? Bis dann Gülkan. So Gülkan is writing to Sonia. Okay, now. Ich bin jetzt schon 4 Wochen in Hamburg. Okay, this ish refers to Gulkan. So Gulkan is writing the letter to Sonia. Ich bin jetzt schon 4 Wochen in Hamburg. I am now already 4 weeks in Hamburg. Und bin nach dabei. And I am there. Okay, and I have to be there. Mich hier einzuleben. Okay, einzuleben like to settle down. Okay, and mich hier einzuleben to settle down here in Hamburg. An der Universität ist vieles ganz anders organisiert als zu Hause. An der Universität, okay, in the university, ist organisiert, is organized, vieles ganz anders, completely differently, als zu Hause, like than at the house. So in the university, it is organized completely in a different way than at the house. Und auch im täglichen Leben musste ich erst einmal lernen. And also in the täglichen Leben, in the daily life, musste ich lernen. I had to learn. Erst einmal, once, wie einige Dinge hier gemacht werden. How einige Dinge, a few things, are done here. Zum Beispiel, wie ich ein Zimmer finde, how I find a room, und wo ich was einkaufen kann, and where I can shop, what can I shop, where, like that. Okay, so this is the first paragraph, and let's see whether we can answer the first question from this paragraph. What is the first question, like 11th question? Now, see the 11th one. Gülkan sagt über ihr Leben in Hamburg. She says about her life in the Hamburg that the Studium wie in ihrem Heimatland ist. So the study is same like in her hometown. No, it is completely organized in a different way. So option A is not the right answer. Im Alltag einiges wie zu Hause ist. Okay, so in the day-to-day life, something is like at the house. But in the paragraph, it is mentioned that, okay, in täglichen Leben musste ich erst lernen. Have to learn something. So it's not like the same like at the house. Im Moment vieles neu für sie ist. Yes, right now it is something new for her, like where, how she finds a flat for her, and where and what, okay, she can shop. So something, it's mostly like most of the things are new for her. Clear. So this is the 11th one. Let's go to the text. Now, in their ersten Woche, in the first week, haben ein paar Studenten eine Willkommensführung für uns ausländische Studierende gemacht. In their ersten Woche, in the first week, ein paar Studenten, a couple of students, haben gemacht, they have done eine Willkommensführung, like a welcome tour für uns, for us, like ausländische Studierende, like a foreign students. Student is one word and the synonym is like Studierende. Sie haben uns die Uni gezeigt. They have showed us the university, the Bibliothek, the library, the cafeteria, cafeteria, and the Multimedia Räume and the multimedia rooms. Hamburg habe ich dann alleine mit dem Stadtplan kennengelernt. Ich habe kennengelernt. I have come to know Hamburg alleine, alone, mit dem Stadtplan, with the city plan. Okay, now we'll see the second question. Now, the Studentengruppe hat, the student group has den Nahen die Hochschule gezeigt. Yes, they have done like Willkommensführung, like a welcome tour, and für uns ausländische Studenten, sie haben uns die Uni gezeigt. They have showed the university. So the option 1 is the right. Let's see the second option. Für neue Studenten eine Stadtführung gemacht. Yes, they have done a Führung, but not a Stadtführung. It's like a Willkommensführung, like a welcome tour. So option B is not the right one. And the Studenten hat vorgestellt. The students has introduced Gülkan anderen ausländischen Studenten, to other foreign students. No, they have showed the university. So option A. Clear. Now let's read the third paragraph. Ich wohne mit drei anderen Studenten aus Italien, Japan und Mexiko zusammen. Ich wohne, zusammen wohnen, okay, to stay together. Mit drei anderen Studenten, with three other students. The students are from Italy, Japan, Japan and Mexico. Immer freitags kocht einer von uns etwas aus seinem Land und wir essen zusammen. Immer freitags, always on Fridays, kocht einer von uns, okay, einer von uns, one from us, cooks. Etwas aus seinem Land, something from his country, und wir essen zusammen, and we eat together. Obwohl wir nur eine winzig kleine Küche haben. Obwohl, even though, wir haben, we have, eine kleine Küche, a small kitchen, winziger means very tiny kitchen. So, winzig like very tiny. Ich finde das super. I find that super. Du weißt ja, you know that, wie gerne ich koche. Okay, how I like to cook. Now, let's try to answer the 13th question. In der Wohnung, kochen alle zusammen. They cook all together. No, they eat together. Kocht Gülkan immer für alle. No, okay, Gülkan doesn't cook for all. Kocht jeder einmal für die anderen. Yes, it is mentioned. So one of us always on Fridays they cook, okay, something different from their country. So option C, 13 C. Okay, now let's go to the text and we'll try to identify the answer for the 14th question. Now, wir sprechen in der Wohnung nicht nur Deutsch, sondern oft auch Englisch miteinander. Wir sprechen, we speak in der Wohnung, in the flat or in the apartment, nicht nur Deutsch, not only German, sondern auch, okay, nicht nur sondern auch, not only but also oftenly English. So they speak English and German with each other. Manchmal ist das einfacher, sometimes it is easier, aber mich stört das ein bisschen, but something disturbs me. Ich möchte dieses Jahr möglichst viel Deutsch lernen. Ich möchte lernen. I would like to learn dieses Jahr. This year, möglichst, possibly, viel Deutsch, like a much German. Und weißt du, and you know, was mir am meisten Spaß macht. Was macht Spaß, what makes fun mir, to me, am meisten, at the most. Their Literaturkurs, the literature course. Their Dozent, like the lecturer. Hahn, Herr Hahn, Mr. Hahn, ist ein total witziger Typ. Okay, is completely a funny type. Den müsstest du mal erleben. Okay, du müsstest erleben. You must experience. Then, like then Dozent, mal once. You must experience him once. Okay, now we'll see the 14th question and try to answer that question. Now, see the 14th one. Gülken ist es wichtig. It is important to Gülken auch Englisch zu üben. To also practice English. No. Deutsch zu sprechen. To speak German. So she says that sometimes it is, she feels, that it disturbs a little bit and she wants to practice more German. So, Deutsch zu sprechen, it is important for her to speak German because now she is staying in Hamburg. Herrn Hahn kennen zu lernen, to come to know Mr. Hahn. It's not that important, but it just, he's very a funny guy and you can just once experience him. But it is very important thing is Deutsch zu üben, Deutsch zu sprechen. Clear? Now we'll find out the answers for the 15th question. Let's go back to the text. Now, ich freue mich auf deinen Besuch im März. Sich freuen auf means to look forward. I'm looking forward deinen Besuch, your visit im März, in the month of March. Dann zeige ich dir die Stadt und an einem Nachmittag fahren wir an die Ostsee. Dann zeige ich dir, then I show you the Stadt, the city, and an einem Nachmittag, on a afternoon, fahren wir, we travel an den Ostsee, on the Baltic Sea. Da ist es total schön, there it is completely nice, beautiful. Du kannst dann bei Mario schlafen. You can sleep by Mario. Das ist der Italiener. Okay, Italiener. So he is the Italian. Der neben mir wohnt. So he stays next to me. Ist einverstanden. He is agreed. Then because fährt in den Ferien nach Hause. So in the holidays he is going to the house. Then you can sleep by like Mario's place. Like in the Mario's place she can sleep. Who? Like Sonia. Nach Genova. Okay, is going to his home. Okay, like the Genova is a place in Italy. Schreib mir bald. Write me soon. Bis dann. Gülken. Okay, now we try to answer the 15th question. Now, see the 15th one. Im März, in the month of March, besuchen Sie Mario zu Hause. They visit Mario at the house. Now, Mario is going to the house, but okay, Sonia is visiting Gülken in März, like in the month of March. So, option A is wrong. Machen Sonia und Gülken Urlaub am Meer. So, Sonia and Gülken, they are making a vacation am Meer. Yes, but it's not a vacation, but they are going just one afternoon. So übernachtet Sonia in Mario's Zimmer. Yes, so Sonia can sleep over in Mario's Zimmer because Mario is going to his house, and Gülken says that she has already spoken with him and he has accepted that. Okay, he has agreed to that. Clear. So option C. So whenever you have like a comprehension, so first read the questions, then read the paragraph and try to answer the questions. Okay, now here I will tell you one clue. It's very, very important for you. In tile 3 we have total 5 questions. If you see this email, there are total 5 paragraphs. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. If you observe this paragraph carefully and if you see the questions, from each paragraph you are getting the answers and they are in the serial order. From the first paragraph we get the answer from the 11th question, and from the second paragraph we got the 12th question, and from the third paragraph we got the 13th, and from the 4th 14th, and from the 5th 15th. So if you find, okay, there are 5 paragraphs in that email, then make sure, so from each paragraph you'll get the answer for each question, and okay, read the paragraph carefully, and okay, read the questions also carefully and read the paragraphs and try to get the answers as I told you earlier. So make sure that you read the words carefully, okay, and try to get the answer. Don't read it just like normal reading. Try to read each and every word and try to understand. Clear? So that's all for this session. In the next session we'll be doing the another tale of this lesson. Till then, shush.